Hello and welcome to Decorate Your Life. I have a spectacular treat for you today as I present to you my very first Halloween project of 2016. In this Halloween tutorial process video, I'll be showing you how I altered this elegant Halloween theme painter's brush. And on a side note, for some behind the scenes crafty fun, go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Look for Decorate Your Life 2. That's decorate with the number 8, your life, and the number 2. Some of the laces and trims and flat back pearls that I've used in this project were provided by Creating with Details. For your bridal supplies, shabby chic supplies, go ahead and check out creatingwithdetailsstore.com. On the difficulty scale, I would give this project about a 2. And if you add some chunky charms like I have done here, then it would probably go up to a 5 or a 6. And it will take a couple of hours for you to complete this project. Now, the size of the paintbrush is going to be your personal choice. I don't recommend you going below a 2.5-inch size because then you really would not be able to add as many items as you would like to. So I got this from my local hardware store and it was less than $1.50 really. Then I got it home and I decided to paint it with a pretty shimmery gold tone paint. And the advantage of using crafting paint like I am doing here is that it dries so quickly. In only a couple of minutes, the first coat was dry and I went ahead and applied a second coat. Then to add a little bit of depth to the painter's brush handle, I decided to stamp it with some regular block stamps. I have these beautiful paper napkins that were sent to me by Mai Larson, who is the owner of Creating with Details. I decided to tear a few pieces off and glue them with matte decoupage right on the handle. And if you don't have a heating gun or a heating tool, it's okay. For a project such as this, you can always use your hair dryer to speed up the drying process of this decoupaging. And once my decoupage elements were dry, I proceeded with the laces and the trims. And you will notice how I'm applying the hot glue directly on the brush bristles and not on the metal, because if you apply it to the metal, it's all gonna fall apart on you. And what you will notice is that this project is about layering. It's just one layer right after the next. To hide that metal piece, I decided to use this piece of burlap. And I'm going to use my glue gun right on the outside of the metal piece. In other words, I will be applying the glue at the top and at the bottom of the ribbon. I also decided to add this piece of French ribbon because I think that the fringe will give it that continuous flow. This beautiful black lace I got from Hobby Lobby, but it's not in any of the spools, the ready-made spools. You do have to buy this one by the yard. And I think that this beautiful peachy trim from Creating with Details makes an awesome contrast against that black lace. And I added some matching flat back pearls, also from Creating with Details, and I think this pretty much adds an ending to my row of laces and trims. And with a few twists as to make a bow with this leftover bridal lace, I think it adds a point of interest in that corner. And I really like the effect that was created by this black eyelash trim that I had for my stash. And of course, I had to add la piece of resistance, my bling. Taking my cue from the blingy stickers that I had just applied to the handle, I decided to take this strand of pearls and just kind of like loosely wrap them around the brush to add more flair to it. Now, here's the part where the level of difficulty goes up. You can leave your painter's brush just as is. You decorate it any which way you want to. But I thought, you know what? I have a little hole right here. I want to go ahead and do something additional to it. So I decided to build a charm around it. I know I'm going rather fast for anyone who is looking for a charm making tutorial. So I do have a separate video for anyone who is interested on how I make my charms. It is a slower process video, and I will leave a link to that video in the description area below. Now, what prompted me to make my very first Halloween project for 2016 is that one of my YouTube friends is now holding an altered paintbrush project giveaway challenge for the month of July, and she and I have the very same tastes when it comes to crafting. We both love Halloween, so I thought, you know what better excuse or what better pretense to go ahead and do something like this when I know she loves Halloween as much as I do. So I said, let's go ahead and go for it. I am doing Halloween. Yes, Halloween in July. I just love the holiday. It brings back great memories from when my kids were little. They used to get so excited while picking their costumes, and they would wear their costumes around the house and even to school when they were in elementary school. And so the trick-or-treating and the party and the trunk or treats at church and everything, and picking the pumpkins, and it's just such a feel-good holiday for us as a family unit, and it brings back so many wonderful memories. And I know that my friend has 2 little girls, and I hope that this becomes part of their Halloween memories year after year. I really hope she likes it. Okay, friends, we have arrived at the conclusion of my very first Halloween project for 2016. Fancy Halloween theme altered paintbrush tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I hope that I've been able to provide you with some amazing ideas for your own Halloween decor DIYs. I am planning on a couple of more Halloween DIY tutorial uploads later on this week or this month. So if you're not a subscriber to my channel and you love Halloween just as much as I do, you may want to go ahead and sub to decorate your life. I will see y'all again real soon. There are pictures at the end. Bye for now.